Hey guys, I just made a video about rolling my first rare hone, and after I made it, I realized I wasn't prioritizing the correct armament. So the item I was trying to roll is this augmentor, and the stats on this item is the following: increases squad attack by 18% when squad consists of the same troop type. And I realized that this is only for field combat. So I wanted to make this video to make people understand what they're investing into, because it takes around 500 pink chips to roll a rare hone. And the problem with the augmentor is it will only help you in field battle, rally, and garrison, and not in shelter defense. So it'll be more useful in fearless elite combat zones, and not so much in Apex, because it only helps if you have the same troop type. So I made a list of rare armaments and their order of obtainability, like how easy it is to obtain them. So like the CD is also mostly for weaker and no spend players. So you have to plan for most useful, most obtainable rare hone if you are no spend weaker players. And for me, this is the order of obtainability. Obviously the augmentor, which I just explained, the weapon, because you can get 12 pieces in Archipelago raid if you get 3000 glorious journey points, and you can also get them in island raid. Boots, because you can get them in Arena of Doom. And pants you can also get, so boots here, pants you can also get in the Arena of Doom, but you have to be higher up in ranking. You have to be in the last tier. So weapon, boots, pants, armor. Armor is also same as pants. It's probably a little bit less obtainable than pants, because there's no way to get it other than island raid, I think, and obviously armament trackers. And then it's helm / backpack, because helm and backpack you can buy at, well, they're pretty cheap to buy here. You can buy in the VIP store, and you have a chance of getting them. Backpack, and there's boots, and there's helm, also pants, but backpack and boots are cheapest. And also you can, if you collect enough of these, you can buy helm fragments in this exchange store. Buy helm fragments here. And then rare device, obviously. So I'll go through the logic of this really quick. So what I mean by this rare hones is, so we talked about the augmentor. It only helps in field combat and rallies and garrisons if you keep it to the same troop type. So for the fifth slot, you should probably have like squad only, like squad block, squad damage, squad defense, squad lethality. If you are a weaker player and you have like 2 to 3 squads that you send out to the field. So next one is the weapon, and the reason for this is because it says increase all damage by 9%. So this will affect all of your troop types that are in a shelter. So this is why it's probably the best one to go to or go for as your first rare hone that you can save for, because it'll benefit you everywhere, like on the field, rally, garrison, if you're rallying or garrisoning, and in shelter defense. And the next one is boots. Every 15 seconds reduce movement speed and defense of nearby enemies for 25% and 25% respectively for 3 seconds. So even though it's 15 seconds, the keyword here is of nearby enemies. So if you're getting swarmed, this looks like the defense cut. Like I'm thinking about shelter defense. The defense will be cut by 25% of everybody who's swarming you, including the rally. After I said, I believe, armor. This is pretty good, but it's the additional rage. Basically, the grant, even though it's 20%, yeah, it's pretty good still. So pants increases basic attack damage to enemy squads with debuffs. This is a little bit worse because you need to have a debuff, but it's still good. So helmet backpack. When taking skill, immediately deal damage to the current target. Yeah, the problem with this is it will only affect one target. So if you're being rallied, it's good, but if you're being swarmed, it'll only affect one target. And the backpack counterattacks have a 20% chance to reduce enemy's attack by 25% for 2 seconds. This triggered the same target. Yeah, this looks like only one target as well. Same target once every, yeah. To reduce the enemy's attack. Yeah, it's a good hone, but it looks like it can be triggered on the same target once. It looks like it's only for one target. If I'm reading this correctly. Yeah, so fortunately I used blue chips on my first attempt, so they're not that important. I didn't use any pink chips. So from now on I'll be saving for the weapon, I think. I have some pink chips left. I'm gonna try to save 500 plus, but I need a lot more weapons. I hope this helps. See you in the next video.